team of Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, Kevin Harlan. I hope you'll join us in welcoming our very special guest to the broadcast tonight. The terrific, the legendary Kobe Bryant has put on a headset and placed himself in our broadcast position. Kobe, this is really terrific. Thank you for coming by.
No, I'm always happy to stop by.
Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. After 20 years in the NBA, Kobe, you were able to play with so many people. Who is most like you among guys you played with? Who you would have said, this guy is like-minded? Like would Derek Fisher fit that category?
Yeah, D-Fish was tough.
Yeah.
D-Fish was tough. Adam Morrison, actually, believe it or not.
No kidding.
Adam Morrison. It made practices, it drove us because he was competitive in practice. I mean, he tried to play defense. I mean, he couldn't move laterally with the athleticism that most players could. But he was competing hard every single day, man. And he had a lot of competitiveness.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. My whole team was built like that. He had a lot of guys that were temperamental. A lot of temperamental guys that you look at and say, you know what? You're not going to win a championship with that group. And we sit back and we laugh to this day. Like Shannon Brown and I will get together and we'll talk about the old days. And we'll just look at each other and say, you know, can you believe we won a championship with a bunch of misfits?
But collectively, I guess, right, there was something that obviously worked.
Yeah, we're all crazy. Yeah. And so, you know, when you take a bunch of crazy and you focus it on one thing, it tends to work out.
There it is, yeah.
There it is.
Another ring.
Yeah.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Barton in at the 3 slot. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
That's right, Kevin. Now you see where the game changes from where it used to be. He said tonight they've got to get back, and if that means giving up offensive rebounds, so be it. He thinks good transition defense is the biggest difference in their chance at winning. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Harris against Caldwell-Pope. Millsap a screen. Jokic with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 5 now.
A great set play. Laying down the screen and setting up the easy chance.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And that one's good. Ingram
operated well off the screen. Very agile for his size.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Extremely important. I consider them the North Star. They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life, and I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
Here's Harris after the basket by Los Angeles. McGee with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Ingram. Millsap against James. Fader on the way. Here's Ingram. And yes, it's good. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Not settling. Ingram uses his size and athleticism getting to the paint.
Jokic a screen. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray to the left wing. Jokic kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. Martin passes to Jokic. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. LeBron James, second. Rajon Rondo, fourth.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Ball dishes to McGee. And here we go. Barton kicks to Millsap. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Ball against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Millsap passes to Harris.
And whenever Caldwell Pope is on you, his length is going to be on your mind. You're going to be looking in that rear view mirror, just so good at positioning his body and not fouling on his contest. There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Here's James following the basket by Jokic. James left side. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Millsap. Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen is my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going against Tony
Monster,
Allen.
Huh?
He was
monster.
Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. Yeah. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He was like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell as well. I loved competing against Raja.
Yeah, there were some battles with you and him when he played with Phoenix.
Yeah, because there was no back down in him, right?
None.
Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all these things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That would have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
Ingram kicks to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
A point guard who can dunk it. Ball is a rarity in more ways than one.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray, the pass to Harris. Millsap a screen. They set the pick. Millsap a screen on Ball. Jokic a screen. Here's Murray. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James against Millsap. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Lonzo Ball. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Miles checked in for Denver. Porter comes in for Barton. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Jokic with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, Brandon Ingram, possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Denver making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 4. Kobe, a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread 4 and Robert Horry, Lamar Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
That doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle's built differently.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need. It's what do they need. And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, they'll be fine with whatever they have on their roster.
Great description. Here is Thomas. Following the basket by LeBron James.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Floats it up for James. Thomas with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The pass to Jokic. Miles with the screen. Shoots a fader. Jokic, no good.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside, Porter. He kicks it to Thomas. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter, guarded by McGee. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the weaker areas for this group. Only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nuggets. And he's good on the second. Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Finished off the break. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Denver shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Thomas kicks to Porter. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 4 on the clock. Porter with the screen for Thomas. The Nuggets with another miss. And Kobe, I remember you saying that curiosity is such a valuable trait in a player. I bet the triangle was a very intriguing offense for you to learn and grasp.
Oh yeah, it created such a system. It's like, jazz. When people watch jazz musicians. Orchestrating. It seems as if they're freelancing, but they're freelancing with a built-in structure. You have to have structure in order to be able to freelance and create these amazing things. And the triangle gave unbelievable structure. And some of the people that I've talked to that have competed against the triangle and lost against the triangle, whether it's to us or to the Bulls, all lament about the triangle is the biggest crock of garbage. It's just you and Michael. Then I said, you know what? Let's have a conversation about that. Do you remember this play? Yeah. Okay, that play happened at the moment it happened with 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter because we knew in the first minute of the game when we ran it, you did this defensively. So we said, okay, they did that, check, we'll wait. Okay, now let's look at this action. Okay, this action, how are they playing this action? They're playing it that way. All right, check. Hold it, we'll wait. Interesting, right? And so in the 4th quarter, we're able to take advantage. Why? Because we have a structure. From that structure, we know what you are doing and we know how to counter what you're doing. Right? There's a reason Michael can look at Steve Kerr in a timeout and said, be ready. How would he know that?
Yeah, right.
How would he know that unless he knew every time he drove middle, Stockton was coming over to help on his dribble penetration? He could have made that pass to Steve Kerr in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter. Why did he wait?
That's good stuff.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Harris outside. Plumlee with the screen. Plumlee with a screen on Rondo. Here's Thomas. Here's Plumlee. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Plumlee's got his first bucket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Thomas. Following the miss by Lance Stevenson. They get a hand on it. Lets it go from 14. And that one hits back iron.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Hart, guarded by Harris. Hart the pass to Kuzma. And it's good, 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's Thomas with the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beasley's checked in.
Now we get a chance to check out Isaiah Thomas. How he performed last season. Averaged about 15 points a game. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. A tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And the mechanics Kuzma possesses are solid. This is why his jumper is so consistent.
Rondo against Thomas. Out to Harris. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
Here's Thomas, 9 feet out. He can't get it to go. And that does it. For the first quarter, Lakers ahead, up 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Being a smaller player is a challenge, but Isaiah Thomas always...
I just go in there. I've been doing it since I was...
Thomas brings that fearlessness, Greg. He's always played with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and he's got a deep bag of tricks for finishing around bigger players. It's really something to watch.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Well, it's all about the rim protection because it's been fantastic. A big part of helping them build this early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Lance Stevenson. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Beasley. Then it's Ball, and it's Hart in at the 2-guard spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Murray for 3. But they recover it. Porter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the post-up, a big part of your offensive arsenal as well, Kobe. You were comfortable physically to do that. With your skill, it seems to be losing maybe some emphasis in today's game. What do you think?
Well, in the playoffs, you have to be able to post the ball up. You know, even if it's not on the block post, you still need the mid post.
More half court, more as a slow-down game?
Well, if you think about it, if you run screen rolls and isolations on the perimeter, defenses can simply stunt and get back to the shooter, right? If you have teams that are fast and long, that dribble penetration is not going to work because they can close down a lane and recover the shooters. But if you can mid-post or post, now the defense has to come down to get you. They have to come all the way down. They can't stunt and recover, right? So offensively, we're doing our team a service because now I'm freeing up shooters, right? So the posting up in the mid-post is a big key.
And he banks in the layup. Kuzma's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thomas inside. He's covered by Ball. Millsap kept alive. Goes up again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Every year, Thomas seems to up his game. I mean, a powerhouse offensive threat. It feels like he can take anyone on.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. That focus, Kobe, you were talking about, knowing where everybody is and feeling a situation, seems like that's something you're born with, right? I mean, you can learn only so much, right?
Yeah,
but there's something innate in the way you are.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right?
There's certain things that are just naturally there, and I don't know if it comes from whether 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, whatever the case may be, and being around the game so much, watching it so much. There's certain things that are just naturally there.
It's good from long range.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Denver calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. Right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Lakers second, the Nuggets third.
And this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense, so critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic trick because it's already figured out, right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are. Right, so I know
you could figure out what, and because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But you know, they all kind of do the same thing. Right, so when you watch the game, you know, if I'm preparing for the Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp.
Right.
So you're generally going to see the same rotations. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
Lakers on D.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Barton, and it's blocked by Stevenson. Thomas against Ball. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Beasley the pass to Ball. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Thomas. It's Kuzma top the key. Beasley trying to break free. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Thomas a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Ball against Thomas. Now here's Kuzma. He's tightly guarded. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
The struggles this quarter continue. D's done a good job on it.
Inside, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, such a fantastic. Decision maker. Thomas, he's adept at making the right pass at the right time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Kobe, you look at the younger generation entering the NBA right now, so much that they can learn from someone like you that played. Do you give a lot of advice to younger players?
I do. And, a lot of players call me, and we'll talk. I have questions, and I think that's really important. When I was coming up, I certainly asked a lot of questions, whether it's to Michael or whether it's to Magic, Larry, Dr. J. I always reached out. Michael Cooper. I spoke to as many players as I possibly could to try to understand and gain knowledge. If you have those players that are there, why wouldn't you reach out to Akeem Olajuwon and figure things out?
The Nuggets trail by 12. Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Outside Thomas. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. He's got 12.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. You got to say, ouch.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Lakers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And, guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
That's tipped. Millsap, and the lead is down inside single digits. Millsap's got his first points of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. Apparently, neither did the defenders.
Kuzma sets a screen. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Murray. And that one's good by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 11 points.
No hesitation. When he saw the space that D was giving him, that's 2.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Murray kicks to Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter and hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Rondo gets the bucket.
An elite passer at his position. James always seems to make the right decision.
Murray the pass to Millsap, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now, you better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul before halftime. That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
And finished off by LeBron.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Thomas kicks to Murray. Back to Thomas. There's the pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't happy.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris is checked in. Here's Rondo. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Murray kicks to Jokic. The dish to Barton. Back to Jokic. Over LeBron. The Nuggets with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Barton. It's deflected.
The 7'3" wingspan, Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
Porter's checked in for Will Barton. Los Angeles leading by 16. LeBron outside. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Murray the pass to Harris. Millsap a screen on Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
James against Millsap. There's the screen. Here's Rondo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, you want to be successful, you got to make Rondo beat you with his jumper. You can't allow him to torch you on the drive.
Fades, and it's good off the glass. And that's 11 points for Jokic.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Kuzma. James sets the screen for Kuzma. Ingram outside. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap. Caldwell Pope against Harris. Jokic passes to Murray.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Murray.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Lyles check in for the Nuggets.
And Murray has it all, a deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator, terrific guard play.
Kuzma against Jokic. Kuzma can't get it to go.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
And Porter, here we go. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. From 13, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
James outside, and the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Plumlee's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Here's LeBron. Drains the 19-footer. James has got 10.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Murray kicks to Plumlee. Back to Murray. Floats one. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And you know, Chris, you and Kobe both playing from the same era of the NBA. He was sharing his thoughts about current trends in the league. Do you feel it's different from when you and Kobe both played?
Oh, definitely. I mean, when you look now, I do think that the game has changed, but I just think that's great because the game has evolved. Great players have come before us. Great players come and try to get better after that. And I think right now what you see is the accumulation of some great players and then young players studying the game and taking it to a new level. So can't wait to see where the game goes.
And it's Murray penetrating. Plumlee trying to break loose. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket for Murray. It's Ingram on the wing. LeBron against Wild. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And James prepares himself for every situation. Excellent at being in the right spot off the pick.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. Lyles passes to Harris. To the middle. Here's Murray. Got a piece of it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And now with the second half about to get on.
We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at James. What a contribution.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Harris and Barton, the two wings. And it's Murray in at the one. Jokic a screen. Here's Barton, and it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
James dishes the ball. Back to LeBron. Kicks it to ball. The tray. Goes back up. James the pass to McGee. Millsap with the steal. Barton wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player. Defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all three levels.
The Lakers have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11. Chris, LeBron James here with the Lakers signed a 4-year deal with the team that surprised a lot of people.
But yeah, Kevin, and what is scary, though, is LeBron just doesn't seem to be slowing down. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, but he could be at this level of greatness all 4 years. And to think this might not even be his last big contract, that's just stupid. I mean, that speaks to the greatness of LeBron.
Tipped away. Ingram with the steal. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Harris up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Millsap a screen on Ingram. 6 to shoot. Here's Barton. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Jokic a screen. Millsap sets the pick for Harris. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter. Lakers leading by 13. James outside. LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 6 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. C-Web, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing that.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 13 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Thomas against Ball. James right side. The fader. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets trail by 14. It's Barton on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Barton passes to Thomas. 2 points. That one goes.
And don't talk to me about size. IT so comfortable at operating in the painted area.
LeBron kicks to Ingram. LeBron against Millsap. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to LeBron. Over Millsap. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Thomas, and it's blocked.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Boss length allows him to make a difference on this end.
Harris up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jokic a screen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thomas got 16.
Good luck trying to chase Thomas through screens. With this low center of gravity and quickness, he corners so quickly. He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
And finished off by LeBron.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Here's Thomas. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Thomas. With the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. 18 points for him.
That's what makes Thomas an outright scorer. The range, the finishing, and that in-between game.
James against Millsap. James a screen on Harris. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. It's good. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Thomas down low. He's covered by Ball. Thomas no good. Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell Pope pass to LeBron. The feed now to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Millsap in the corner. Jokic a screen. Millsap kicks to Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Millsap's got his second bucket tonight. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Ingram outside. The pass to McGee. And it's Ball in the corner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 10.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Thomas kicks to Jokic. Shoots over McGee. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Lets a floater go. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Nuggets trail by 18. Barton outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. Harris outside. Jokic sets the screen for Harris. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's LeBron to the inside. McGee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Harris a screen. Thomas kicks to Harris for the 3. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Look, Caldwell Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3-and-D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands. And on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer. He's solid from deep.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Jokic. Lyle comes in for Paul Millsap. And Porter subbed in for Gary Harris. Back to Thomas. Lyles with the screen. Plumlee with a screen on Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Nice shot from the wing. Porter's got his 2nd basket. And with Caldwell Pope, as good as he is, he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like any player, he's going to have his good nights and bad nights. It's just with KCP, the bad nights sometimes really stick out. It all averages out in the end with him, but sometimes you'll think he's a star, and other nights you'll wonder, what is he doing out there?
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Ingram. And it's Josh Hart in for Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Here's Stevenson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Porter. The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Lance Stevenson. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And isn't it amazing how overnight the Lakers went from a rebuilding team to a contending team now with LeBron?
You know, whatever team LeBron has been on has always been a threat to make the finals. Magic Johnson knows that. He was always a threat to make the finals. 9 for him, 8 for LeBron. I mean, the Lakers recognize and know that they have a 4-year window with LeBron now. Titles are a standard for Magic Johnson and the Lakers, and their commitment to bringing LeBron in shows that.
Stevenson drives in to the wing on the left. Kuzma passes to Stevenson. He dishes it to Beasley. Over Plumlee. Shot clock at 2. Plumlee with some nice D.
It doesn't take much to impact his shot. I mean, even at point-blank range.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Denver grabs the miss. Lyles got 5 rebounds tonight. Stevenson against Porter. Dishes it to Thomas. Outside Porter. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Hart. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Nuggets.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. The Nuggets trail by 20. Inside, it's deflected. And it's blocked, and he gets it back. Back to Thomas. Lyles a screen on Kuzma. Murray dishes to Thomas. No good, shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Stevenson passes to Kuzma. Here's Hart. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beasley the screen. Hart kicks to Stevenson. 4 on the clock.
Get to the block, Beasley.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nuggets trail by 20. Thomas gets a wide open look. He drains the quick shot. Thomas got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Rondo, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas kicks to Murray. Plumlee sets the pick for Murray. A floater. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Lakers leading by 17. On the wing, Stevenson. Back to Rondo. Down low. Fades back. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Nothing feels as good as knocking down a buzzer beater. He'll remember that one forever.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. They've got Beasley, and Stevenson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Down low. Kuzma passes to Beasley. Kuzma sets a screen. He used that pick just right. And the Lakers lead by 19.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Passes it to Porter. For 3, Murray. And Stevenson pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kuzma, that's good.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Thomas. And easy 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 15 points in just the second half.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Outside Rondo. Kuzma with a screen on Thomas. Here's Rondo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against the Spurs, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
A great set play. Laying down the screen and setting up the easy chance.
Stevenson dishes to Rondo. Back to Stevenson. Over Porter. Here's Kuzma. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
Masterful at timing, when to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
Miles with the screen. Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. Rondo with the steal. Here's Beasley, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. Harris kicks to Millsap. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Beasley outside for Rondo. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Murray against Rondo. Millsap in the corner. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
When you look at the amount of threes Chris being taken now, do you think the league as a whole is too dependent upon perimeter offense?
I don't think so. If you look at Golden State, we all tend to think that they've shot the most threes last year. It actually was Houston.
Right.
And when you look at how Golden State does not just settle for threes, Kevin, but they can shoot them at any time. And maybe the best three-point shooter in the history of the NBA, Curry, will lay a difficult layup over the top of your head just as quick as he'll shoot a tough 3 from 45 feet. That's what it seems like, but the good teams like a Golden State make you feel like they're shooting a lot of threes, but actually play with a balanced game. Those that try to copycat and just shoot threes, I don't think they've won a championship yet. So I think it's about having that balance, and maybe the league overall is shooting too many threes, but the champions who shoot threes, I don't think take too many.
Kuzma with a screen on Murray. And stolen by Barton. 3-on-3. And stolen by Kuzma. And Beasley, here we go. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Rondo against Murray. 5 to shoot. Millsap a screen. Murray, no good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Up top, Barton. He's guarded by Stevenson. Out to the right wing. Harris outside. The 3. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Rondo against Murray. Kuzma with the screen for Rondo. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Hart the pass to Beasley. Over Jokic. No good from Beasley.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Basket counts.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
And the Lakers call time here. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Lakers leading by 16. To the paint. Pass to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Down low, Murray. Ball with the rebound.
A good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
The Nuggets trail by 16. And here is Murray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
And they double up LeBron. And stolen by Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. To the middle, here's Barton.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Bucket is good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And Ingram, with those long strides, devouring the distance to the cup.
Harris a screen. Jokic with a screen on Ball. There's the pick. Pass to Barton. Shot clock at 5. Millsap in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really, the entire fourth quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
The drive by James. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's LeBron. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The beat can't stop him.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Josh Hart. The Nuggets trail by 15. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Kuzma against Barton. Goes up to the stripe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
LeBron kicks the ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Lonzo Ball.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Fades. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 19 points.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Oh, come on. He's fluid from that medium range. It's everything working together.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Look at that awareness. Such a heads-up play to kick it back.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Thomas kicks to Millsap. Denver passing it around. Now Jokic, stolen by Ball.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for LeBron.
But of all the things he did well, his passing was the most important. He spread the ball around, kept everyone involved, and their offense clicked.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Denver also making some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. And it's sent back by Jokic. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Porter's running. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh, yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know it.
That one good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Here's Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That free throw good from Thomas.
At the line from Nuggets, Isaiah Thomas.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The dish to Stevenson. Off target from outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.